Do, do, do. Hello. Looks like we're finally getting some people in. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Ben. Hi, Yen. Sorry. How are you? I'm good. Living quarantine dreams. My nose itches like right here today. Help! What can I help with? Hello. I was just gonna ask what was in my camera right here because I couldn't figure it out, and it's the notch in my iPhone because I'm a genius. Welcome to my life. I just saw this like black thing, and I was like, "What is that?" Oh, it's the notch in my iPhone. That's what that is. How's everyone doing today? What's everyone wearing? How is quarantine treating everyone? Yes, it's supposed to rain later here today too. It's nice and sunny for right now, but it stormed like crazy a couple days ago, and I'm ready for it to storm again. It's supposed to storm tonight, and I'm excited for it. I wish that it would just keep the chat visible. 'Cause I can't see everything you guys comment all the time, and I hate that about this. Anyway, hello. You guys notice that I rearranged everything and like this is a different setup. Like Marc Jacobs is over here now and it used to be over there. Paris is here, she used to be over here. J-Lo's all down here, she used to be up here. Beyonce's here, she used to be not even in the camera frame. Who else is back here? Oh, Nikki's back here. I forgot I moved her. Nikki's all back here. She's in the camera frame now. Ooh, Lalique Amethyst. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the setup. I recently purchased this, the lovely Alien Mirage. Quarantine made me buy this. Wild Orchid's very nice. It's got a very nice coconut vibe to it. It's very light. It's probably my favorite of the Heats. But that being said, I don't really like the Heat collection all too much. But that being said, I really do enjoy Wild Orchid. It's very kind of coconutty and creamy, and it's very nice. Hi! Anything any of you guys have recently purchased? Anything quarantine made you guys buy? Again, my quarantine purchase was Alien Mirage. This is very similar in a way to the original Alien, but it does have this like mineral note to it, and it's kind of like almost slightly masculine in a weird way. But it's a very nice interpretation of Alien that I haven't seen them do yet. I literally like I smelled this because some stores are starting to open up here, and I smelled this at Von Mauer, and I was like, I have to go back and get it. So literally, like the next day, went back and picked this up. It is very, very interesting. What have you been buying? What are your 6 blind buys? Hi, Valabon. Hi. I don't have the notes off the top of my head, but it's like Sequoia wood, mineral notes, and something else. I wish that Mugler would put their... Thank you, dear. I wish Mugler would put their notes on their boxes, but they don't. But this has a lot of the similar notes to the original Alien. They just added some mineral desertiness to it. Kind of. It's very interesting. A good summer gourmand. Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is a great, chocolatey, pineapple-y, tropical scent. Hi, Joss. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, Selena Gomez, the original one. If you can find it, it is a very, very nice summer gourmand. It's got this chocolate note in it. Very pineapple-y, very tropically. It's a very nice scent. I enjoy it. What's everyone wearing today? Scents of the day. Currently, I am wearing Alien Mirage, my most recent purchase. I figured might as well wear it. Anything you guys have picked up recently? Any new finds that quarantine has gotten you? Quarantine is giving me video ideas, and now that this room is completely finished, well, kind of completely finished, I'm hopefully going to be getting around to this. There's some videos I want to do, some other videos I don't want to do. I've had this video idea for a while of doing kind of like a, not so much a rant, but like, Amo by Salvador Ferragamo, very great scent. A video basically based on how many times I've watched Paris Hilton Platinum Rush. Oh my god, it is amazing. It, to me, smells like a very expensive hotel room. Nina, like Gazette Rose, absolute by sounded good. Fingers crossed for you. But video idea is how many times I've heard people watching YouTube videos, watching other stuff, people are saying, oh, this is really good for a celebrity perfume. And it annoys the living crap out of me because a lot of times celebrity fragrances are done by perfumers who do some designer fragrances and some other fragrances. So to hear them say, oh, this is really nice for a designer fragrance or for a celebrity fragrance annoys me because you're just putting a label on something that isn't really there. Like, yeah, I do get that a lot of celebrity scents do kind of smell the same, but in the same realm, if you think about it, designers all have a very similar scent as well. Ooh, I have never tried that, Josh. That sounds amazing. I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. I can do a whole video. I just have to watch how I do the video because if I do the video, it might come off real bitchy, and I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I will be looking forward to that video. And I'm throwing boxes now. Welcome to my life. But yeah, I don't want it to turn into a rant video. I want it to be very, like, knowledgeable and very, like, professional without, like, completely calling people out. And, like, I won't name drop anybody directly or anything like that. But I definitely want to make that video because it's something that's constantly on my mind. And I have no idea when Pink Rush is coming to the public. I'm so sorry. I literally bought it off of eBay and reviewed it, and I know nothing. I had to scour the internet for notes. It took me forever to find them. And then once I finally did get them, I reviewed them. And people on the team do not want to acknowledge that I have uploaded that video. Paris did acknowledge my Platinum Rush video. And I never did review Electrify, which I will get around to doing. But, yeah, no one on her team has acknowledged my pictures, liked my post, anything. They just completely act like it's not there. I wish you could put pictures here too. I would love to see what you guys buy, what you guys are doing. Sunset Fantasy, great scent. Very underrated from her collection. Very nice and tropically and creamy and great scent. Not as sweet as her other ones, though. There's some drama with Rosé Rush, Miss Josh Jane. Go back, watch the video of Rosé Rush. It is back here. I do have it. It is right here. Right there. But go watch my video on Rosé Rush and you'll understand the drama of Rosé Rush. That's all I'm gonna say. Because, yeah. Well, just leave it at that. You comment on that video and let me know when you watched it. Hidden Fantasy is good. It is very it reminds me of Christmas. It's very orangey and cinnamony and yes, Rosé Rush is a very good scent. It reminds me of walking into like it smells like fresh roses. with like champagne and kind of some bubbliness to it. But if you've ever like worked in a flower shop, like I do work in a flower shop part-time, do like part-time floral design, it's a lot of fun. But it really does smell like walking to like a cooler of fresh flowers or fresh like roses. It's a whole lot of drama, Joss, I promise. I love it though. Yeah, so I love the smell of real roses. I don't like the smell of rose in perfume, if that makes sense. So like like I like the way that Rose Rush smells because it doesn't smell like a perfumey rose. And it's kind of similar to like how if I can get up there. This it smells kind of like that freshy real rose and not so much like a perfumey rose, and that's what I like. I can't do like anything that's really florally or like a really powdery rose. I had a bad experience buying my celebrity fragrances on Amazon. Do you buy them? I'll buy them from Amazon. I will buy them from different places. It kind of just depends. I'm a big eBay shopper. It's just knowing about where they are and where. Oh look, I figured it out. Where they are, and it's difficult sometimes. You just have to know the percentage of the ratings and like watch the buyers' ratings and stuff like that. Why do you think so many countries don't sell Britney perfumes anymore? I thought they were the best. They are, and I think it honestly has a lot to do with the rebranding from Elizabeth Arden to Revlon. So if you don't know, Revlon did purchase Elizabeth Arden last year or 2 years ago, and I think that has a lot to do with it because a lot of things have changed in Britney's line since they purchased out that they like basically like what Sunset Fantasy was the last one to actually launch here, and I don't even know if that technically actually launched here. Rainbow Fantasy didn't launch here. Like it's really hard to get Britney's scents. I don't know why. So I was bold. My last purchase, Shalimar Souffle. What was my last purchase? My most recent purchase was Alien Mirage. I like sweet jammy roses and the deep ones. Yeah, jammy roses can't do them. That's that. Is pink sugar cloying? It depends. So it can be. It's very burnt. If you don't like that burnt sugar scent, it does have a lot of that. So if you don't like that, try something like. Hold on. This guy. This is Police Pure Woman. I talk about this a lot on my channel. This is a lot like pink sugar, but they remove that burntness and add in kind of like a crisp green apple note. If I touch the screen, I can actually see your guys' comments. So I'm figuring this out. I'm new to live streaming. Do you know where to get Majesty Exotic? Check eBay and check Amazon. If you're going on eBay, do not buy from anybody with less than a 99.9%. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much, Joss. No, my name is Alex. I don't know if I've ever actually said that, Joss, but yes, my name is Alex. Yes, I do blend fragrances. I will mix them and kind of layer them sometimes. I love to layer like really sweet perfumes with some masculine fragrances. So I do own a couple. Like I have Gold Rush for Men. I have Rogue Man, which is over there now. Eau de Gaga could technically be considered a male fragrance. I really like that kind of like sweet masculine vibe. So if I can pull that off, I love that. I don't like masculine fragrances on their own. They have to have like a really sweet, fun vibe to them. That's part of the reason why I like Mugler Crypto Mint, because it does kind of have that sweetness to it. I will review Rave, I promise. I need to do like a whole list of videos that I haven't reviewed yet. I had some time. We're not going to get into it. We had some me time up in here, and that's kind of why I stopped reviewing for a little bit or didn't review certain things or what have it. We're back. We're trying. Hello. We're trying. But yes, I will definitely try to get around to reviewing Rave soon, as well as Electrify, because I've had people ask for both those. Rave, Electrify. Excuse me, coughing. I feel like it's a sin to cough right now. And I know I shouldn't be making jokes, I'm sorry. But I had been in the house for almost 2 months at this point. I'm going insane. Besides when I went out and bought this. I literally left the house to go buy this. This was like one of the only times I freaking left the house. Anyway, okay. What is your favorite Ariana Grande fragrance? Cloud. The Cloud one. Can't remember the name of it. It's called Cloud. It does kind of smell like Viva La Juicy Sucre, but it definitely is. Hi! It definitely is a little bit more like Baccarat Rouge 540. You probably have heard that 10,000 times. But I definitely think it's probably Cloud. Cloud is probably my favorite from her. Following would be probably Sweet Like Candy. And yes, I do have Christian Siriano's People Are People. Let me see. Get that. Let's not break the room. People are people. Prerogative Ego is 1,000% real. I got emailed and told to take it down. That's how that happened. Okay, so yes, people are people. It's very unisex, kind of masculine. I am not single. Baby put a ring on it. This is masculine, slightly feminine. It's a great, like, in-between scent. If you don't like something, no, it's not canceled. Ego is not canceled. Information on Ego was put out before it should have. And I kind of actually figured this out on my own. So, are you guys interested in that? Do you guys want to know more about Ego, like what's going on with that, or do we just want to wait till the review? Like, comment below. I'm not accepting applications for a boyfriend. I am married. I have a ring. Okay, so we want drama on Ego. Yes? Drama on Ego? Okay, so no, she's still doing fragrances. She's not stopping with fragrances anytime soon. I don't think Britney would stop with fragrances. And to be 1,000% honest, Britney does have impact in her fragrance line, but I think she just signs off on them. Like, she gives them concepts. She says, this is where I want to go. Obviously, all her fragrances do fit into kind of a very similar umbrella. So I feel like she is involved, but she's not involved, if that makes sense. Like, she's not sitting at the table making every decision, storyboarding, coming up with everything. But for Ego, because you guys are like, shut up and talk about Ego. So, oh, that would be really cool. Anyway, okay. Backtracking to Ego. So, Ego popped up online, and I don't know where the first person, but someone sent it to me on Twitter. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Is it real or is it an edit? Like, is it fake? Because the first one that I saw did have, like, a watermark straight across the center of it. So I was like, okay, is this real? Is it fake? Is it not? So I searched high and low for anything I could find. Looked on Google, looked everywhere I could. Blue Glow is somewhere. Oh, it's right here. It's down here by DeSeo. But basically, searched the internet to find where I could find on Ego, and I found where the image kind of came from. And basically, I think she's the creative director for Revlon, or she's like the artistic director. She's some kind of something director for Revlon. And she does like digital stuff or whatever. And she posted it on her profile, like on her website, on her portfolio or whatever. But you could only get into it with a password. But like, there was 2 pictures on the website that were like thumbnails. So because they were thumbnails, you could Google them, and she titled them under something called Prerogative Ego. So if you Googled Prerogative Ego, it would come up. That's how we found it. So I took like the screenshots, snapped it, whatever, threw it on Instagram, and was then contacted by her on Instagram and was asked to please remove the images because this information was leaked before it should have, because she leaked it. Duh, it leaked before it should have. Don't put things on your website that you don't want Googled. Google searches are simple. So that's what happened. It is coming. I expect it to be probably June, maybe July now, especially with COVID. They probably pushed it back a little bit. I'm not 100% positive if that's going to affect anything. But Ego is real. I saw someone had said, what do I think it smells like? I'm honestly hoping we're getting a mix between Intimate Edition and regular Prerogative, because I love the bottle. I love white and pink. Like, I love, like, the blush and white. That is just a beautiful combination. White and pink, blush and pink, that whole, like, Intimate is one of my favorite bottle designs just because of the white and blush on it. So I'm really hoping it smells something like that. I do not have Womanity, and I've never smelled Womanity. Okay, going back up because I missed a whole lot of comments. Do I think Nicki Minaj will release another perfume? I hope so. She is under the same house as Ariana Grande, and Ari hasn't released another one since Thank You Next, so I don't know. Nina Ricci. I do not have Nina Ricci. I'm not sure which one you're seeing, but not Nina Ricci. I promise. You tell me what it's next to, and I'll tell you what it is. I love the idea of Mugler and Gaga collaborating. If I could speak, that'd be wonderful. Where do you purchase all your new fragrances? They're so hard and expensive to buy on eBay. Sometimes it's eBay. It's literally, you guys, I scour the internet 24/7. It's stupid. Yes, that would be cool. Alien, Angel, Monster. That would be cool. Tried YSL. Yes, I have a couple YSLs. They are, where did I move them to? I don't know if they're in the camera anymore. They're not in the camera no more, I don't think. Nope, they're up here. You guys can't see them. They're over in the corner over here. Da-dum-dum-dum. I do not have Libre. I would love Libre, just because I love that bottle. Never tried one, Mandy, like I said. Okay, so Cher, Eau de Cher, have not tried that one. Eau de Couture, I would love to. I would like to buy it eventually, but I don't. It's not my type of fragrance, just based off of the notes, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money on it, blindly knowing I won't like it. I'll blindly buy things I may not like, but if I know I'm not going to like it, I don't know. Paris Hilton perfumes, I can't find them in the UK. I don't know if her perfumes launch in the UK anymore. It seems like that's like the one country I get a lot of like weird remarks about is they get hers launch weird. Ariana Grande should do a limited edition version of Cloud called Cloud Storm. I would love that. I would love for her to do one called Cloud Storm or just call it Storm. I think that idea is amazing. I do have Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. This is the only perfume I have with a parental warning, and I'm not even kidding. This box does actually have a parental warning. It is the only perfume I have that has one of those. Unique, right? Yeah, yeah. Libre. Don't have Libre. Sorry, Alexis. I just got answering that. I'm digging this platinum blonde. Thank you. I blame quarantine. What's the difference between I Love Juicy Couture and I Am Juicy Couture? I have reviewed both of them, so go back and check them. But I Love Juicy Couture is not as nice as the original. Opinions on Dior Savage and how popular it is. Sauvage, sorry. It's a typical male fragrance to me. It doesn't really smell anything too particular. It is a male fragrance. It doesn't stand out to me. I can see why it's so mass appealing, why so many people like it. But there we go. Let me go back. They released a Halloween edition of Midnight Fantasy. Would you purchase that? It is. I would like to get it just because of the bottle, but it's just a slipcase. It is literally just Midnight Fantasy with a slipcase around the box that says Halloween edition. I'd like to. Yeah, I've smelled Libre. I've heard that it's very it is very polarizing. Do people love it or hate it? I'm not the biggest fan of the fragrance itself. It's not bad, but I definitely feel like it needs to be a little. It's a little more masculine than I was expecting it to be. But I love the bottle. Love the concept of having the YSL the same size as the clutch. You give me a story with the bottle, and I'm freaking obsessed. I need a Jeffree Star perfume. I do too. If you go back to my Twitter, I feel like I've been like tweeting at him every couple of months, every 6 months or so. I'm like, hey, where's this perfume? You said we were getting it. Come on. The best perfume so far, 2024, has to be Libre. Shocked on how good it was. It isn't such a fresh and sexy scent. Yes, it's very polarizing. How would you continue Britney Spears' private show line? Intimate private show, would be like a white bottle, just like we've done previously with the other white bottles. Maybe with like a black cap, that'd be kind of cool. Deluxe private show, maybe kind of like a gold bottle, kind of very, very smoky, deep version of the original, kind of like a heavier coffee. I feel like Ariana Grande goes through emojis. Yes. I see Queen. It smells very similar to Cloud. It's a little bit more bergamoty. I do like Truth or Dare. I prefer Truth or Dare Naked more than the original Truth or Dare. The original Truth or Dare is a very, very good bubbly gummy tuberosy scent, and it's a very nice scent. Does Dream Angel smell like Thank You Next? I've never smelled Dream Angel. I will have to go smell that and let you know when I can. But Thank You Next is very similar to Cloud, and it kind of, I know people have said this, it smells like it pickles. I don't know why it does. It has this Burberry Touch smells like ass. I agree. I don't think I had Burberry Touch. Yes, it's like a baby alien. I agree. Libre is like a baby alien. I do not own any Ellie Saab fragrances. Nope, nope, nope. I'm sorry, I don't. I love it. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I answered your question about it. I'm sorry. I take so long to get through these comments. Okay, so I love this comment. Do you ever think fragrances will go off if they're open? So, all products have to have an expiration date. It is what it is. Federal Trade Commission, Food and Drug Administration, all of that requires products to have an expiration date. That being said, you hear people who have vintage bottles of perfume from the 1970s, from the 1960s, from the 1940s. They have original bottle of Chanel No. 5, blah, 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 blah. If you keep perfume, it's all oil-based. So if you keep perfume in a cool, dark place, it'll last a very, very, very long time. Perfume nowadays, now that they've gone to stuff like this, where you've got an actual sprayer and the bottle is sealed, does make perfume last. Being said, let me show you what I mean. And I will do a whole video on this eventually. Like, it's a whole plan to do a whole video on do perfumes actually go bad. If you guys want that, let me know. But I will. But this is Britney Spears' Curious. This is a 2005 bottle. This is the original with the atomizer. If you guys see the gunk in here, this is how you know a perfume has gone bad. This perfume has been exposed to oxygen. This perfume is oxidized. It has gone chunky. This is a bad perfume. This is a great way to do this. Okay. Yes. This is very chunky. Off. If you've seen Sophia, you know it is not this color. It is not supposed to be green. This is not off. This stinks. I'm not going to spray this. This smells fine. The color's gone off because they do things to the color to make them a certain way. And they only had to make it last for the expiration date. So 36 months, 24 months. That. Yeah, it does. But it still smells fine. Perfume doesn't go bad. We'll do a whole video. Okay, rephrase that. Perfume does go bad with exceptions. You guys are like commenting on here and I'm ignoring everything. I'm so sorry. Yes, Menage Exotica is one of my favorites. It's a very light, fresh, very easy fragrance. I don't own any Salvador Ferragamo perfumes yet. Do you own... I don't any of the Eau de Jus Cosmopolitan fragrances. I want all of them just because of the bottles. What will be my next purchase? I really, really am probably going to pull the trigger and buy... I don't know. I'm going to get Fusion and Future Flora just because I got this one. Yeah, you're right. However, they can change. They can change if they are not left in a cool, dark place. So you have to keep them in a cool, dark place. If you leave them somewhere in your bathroom or anywhere that has temperature fluctuation, you may not think of it, but when you think, oh, my house is cold, my house is hot, your fragrances definitely adapt to that. So, like, this room is constantly 60 degrees. It never gets any warmer. It never gets any cooler. It's constantly 60 degrees in this room, and it keeps my perfume cold, because like 60 is decent, but livable, so I can be in here, but like it doesn't, and like when there's no light in here, it's black in this room. What does the Crybaby perfume smell like? It's very milky, very strawberry creamy. It reminds me kind of Katy Perry's Mad Love in a weird way. I would love a Lana Del Rey perfume as well, other than Gucci. I agree. I like Chloe. I don't know where she's at. Dear Chloe. Oh, she's down here. She's right. Ooh, right there. Chloe Nomad. Love that one. As a guy, how do you feel about guys using women's perfume? I love it. I feel like it is just a label. If you want to smell more sweet, because there are some male fragrances that could be considered a perfume. So it's kind of just where you want to lie on that spectrum. Many, many, many women wear male fragrances, so I don't see why men can't wear male fragrances, or men can't wear female fragrances. Nicki Minaj Queen smells very similar to Cloud. This live is so informative. I'm glad you enjoyed this live. I'm 6'4" and use Womanity. Yes! Love that. A+. Love Montperry. Love Montperry. I have that. And Womanity, I've never smelled it, but I've heard amazing things about it. I do like Flower Bomb. I just feel like it's very similar to things like Killer Queen and other things I have in my collection, so I don't want to spend $100 and some odd on it. Lady Gaga uses Womanity. It smells like fresh breezes at the beach. I have it coming tomorrow in a pink bottle. So cool. Yes, it has notes of caviar in it, which is very unique, and I just kicked this. I do only have 2 Bond number 9s. They're right here. And I like both of them. One is a male fragrance, actually. Yeah, Katy Perry is such a dupe for Flower Bomb. I bought the new flanker of Alien. What do you think of it? I bought it as well. I love this. It's very nice, very different. What do you think about it? Do you think designer fragrances have a better quality ingredients or just more valued in comparison to celebrity ones? I literally don't think it has anything to do with other than the name. You're paying $20 more because it's YSL and not Paris Hilton. There's been many fragrances that you guys may not even realize. Like Heat was made by the same perfumer who made if I'm wrong on this, clock me if I'm wrong, Narciso Rodriguez. The original Narciso, the white bottle, was made by the same person who made Heat. So, like, one's $10, one's not. Nomad, love Nomad. Men can definitely wear women's fragrances. I have heard of Toka. Ooh! I actually have a Toka fragrance now! I bought this off of Mercari. It is a Toka fragrance. I bought this because it's supposed to smell like grapes. And it kind of does. Not gonna lie. Okay, go back. Future Flora is coming on Monday. Love that. Yeah, I want Future Flora so bad. Gabby, one of the YouTubers, said Victoria's Secret Dream Angel smells exactly like Thank You Next. I will have to go check that out because I've never smelled Dream Angel. Yeah, some celebrity fragrances are better than designers. I completely agree. The worst smelling celebrity fragrance you've ever smelled would probably be either White Diamonds, because it's just very or Fancy Nights by Jessica Simpson. It smells like a drunk Irishman. Yeah, I've heard it lasts a really long time. Libre does last quite a long time, just not quite my cup of tea. A little too masculine for me. I need to sweeten it up with like Viva La Juicy or something. I love answering questions. I don't like light blue. It's very not my tea. It's very citrusy and very not my type of floral. I like crisp, clean, pretty florals and not fresh scents. So I'm not a big fan of Dolce & Gabbana light blue. That being said, I did smell Love Is a Love, the newer one, and if I were to do one, it would be that one. What do you think about Oh, miniatures. I'm like, why could I not read that word? I love miniatures. So you guys can't actually see this because the way that the camera's sitting, but I have a bunch of minis sitting right. Let's just do this. Minis. Got minis there, and I got some minis there. I love mini perfumes. They're my favorite. They're so cute and adorable, and I'll get them anytime I can because I think they're so cute. I've never tried Light Blue Intense. So I mostly wear perfume on my clothes. I will spray at least a little bit on my skin, like a little bit, and then go from there. But most times I'll put it on like my wrist and then dab. Everybody freaks out because you're not supposed to rub, and they're like, "Oh, don't touch them together." No, I've heard people be like, "Don't touch them together." Dab, spray, dab, dab, and then I spray my clothes as well because it does last longer on your clothes. And I feel like you'll get a scent trail, and it's alcohol on your clothes, but at the same time, there's worse things that go on your clothes. I do have Justin Bieber's The Key fragrance. It is up there, and I do like it. It is kind of that crisp floral that I do like. Okay, I'm so lost on what you asked. Let me go back and see. Hankin, could you please, if you could, you said if you could, if I could what? I'll do whatever you ask, for the most part, if you ask. Room tour will be coming. Ariana Grande's Cloud is actually a very strong, exuberant fragrance. It's very out there. It does have a good lasting power and a good projection on it, so it is very well worth the money, and there's a reason it is so popular. I do not have any of the new Trésors because I don't, but I would love to. I need them. They're all very, very pretty. I love those bottles. Yes, room tour will be coming. I need to get this little Taylor Swift stuff done, and then we'll go from there. Want to get Platinum Rush and Exotic, so what do you think? Any recommendations? Get them both. They're both my favorites. Those are like top two probably of some of my favorite fragrances, so definitely. I actually do have the one Eau de Toilette down there. I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of want to get rid of it. I kind of want to sell it. So if anybody wants the one Eau de Toilette 100 milliliter, check out my Beyonce video, Jack. I just did Beyonce Knockout where I compared all of the Beyonce fragrances and compared them from my favorite to my least favorite. I do not sell any of my fragrances, I'm sorry. So, if you could only live with one perfume for the rest of your life, which would I choose? Oh, probably Exotic. Menage Exotic would probably be the one, if I had to choose. Not that I want to choose. What perfume do I use mostly? Menage Exotic. And I was kind of thrown off by the comment below that, which told me to start an OnlyFans. Honey, I'm not that cute. We can't start an OnlyFans. Since you mentioned it, do you like light blue or just like the Chanel Mademoiselle? So any people love those fragrances just feel... I don't feel like I can pull off Coco Mademoiselle. Coco Mademoiselle is definitely something you need to be... And I don't mean this in a bad way to say this word. You need to be mature. It is not a teeny bopper fragrance. It is not something... I feel like you need to have some power to you before you wear something like Coco Mademoiselle. But not a big fan of light blue. Not a big fan of kind of those like light citrusy freshy scents. If you guys have noticed, anytime that I do get a fragrance that's similar to light blue, I generally don't say I like it because I don't really like those type of fragrances. Best Rihanna fragrance. Ooh, I just knocked over a whole bunch of minis. I think there's a similarity between J'adore. Oh my god, I'm reading two comments at once. Prerogative does smell similar to Black Opium in a way. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but I get this weird, like... Every time I spray Prerogative, I get this vanilla and, like, the kind of the funness that Prerogative is in there. But there's also this weird, like, latexy calla lily. Don't ask me. Don't know where it came from. That's just... I envision this, like, dark purple latex calla lily every single time I smell it. And I don't know where it comes from. It's just in my brain every time I smell Prerogative. You guys comment a lot. I love this. Okay. Do you have any of the KKW diamonds? I have all three of them. I, Courtney's is my favorite, I think. Yeah, the yellow one's my favorite. The lavender is a great note in there. What is the best long-lasting celebrity fragrance? I would probably say Beyonce's Rise is very, very, very long-lasting. Lasts about 12 hours. Yeah, I have heard Olive Olay isn't a great one. Josh Jane. Definitely getting Platinum Rush is one of my absolute favorites. Yeah, definitely. It is great. J'adore smells really nice. I have almost purchased J'adore a couple different times just because of the melon note. Best Rihanna fragrances. There'll be a knockout coming soon. I see your Majesty collection up there. I love Majesty Exotic I'm really bad at this. Like, don't like the one either. I only have heard of it from other people who like it. I don't like it. I don't I was hoping I would like it and I don't. And I'm very sad that I bought the 100 ml bottle. They didn't have a tester and I couldn't return it, so now I'm mad. Do I have Fame? Yes. I have her whole right there. Hey, I didn't realize I could do that. Hey! I'm easily entertained. Okay. Where can you get Majesty Exotic because they're hard to find right now? Try Amazon, eBay, or Mercari if you're in the United States. If you're not in the United States, I'm not sure where you can get it. It's probably even harder to get outside the United States, but try Mercari. Woo! I almost fell off my table. Do you shop fragrances online or in department stores? How or where do you get the great deals on fragrances? So, it depends. Sometimes I will get, I'll buy them in store. I'll buy them online. It just depends. The best way, in my opinion, to get discounts, so like if you go to Ulta, you purchase a lot of Ulta, you get points, use your reward points to get money off of fragrances. That's the easiest way. The next easiest one would be, I would say, store credit cards. Keep them at a very, very minimum. Do not like actually use them, but like I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna admit that. Don't know where I was going with that, but use store credit cards because sometimes they'll give you like the benefits of having 20% off or whatever. Like we used to have a store here that we used to get little black card rewards for all the freaking time. And I used to use those to get money off of Perfume because like store credit cards give you that kind of benefit. But yes, Afterpay has Perfume now. Yes, Afterpay is a great way to do it as well. It doesn't get you a discount, but it does make it cheaper. Not really, kind of. I don't have any of the Dior Poison range, but I would like to try some of them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Best celebrity for projection and long lasting, probably Brianna Rise or Ariana Grande Cloud. Are you okay with doing? Yes. Oh my God, please, joke, do it. I would love to see that. Please, Joss, that would be amazing. Prerogative would have been perfect if it lasts longer, better sellage. I agree. It does not last the longest. The best of the One Direction fragrances is probably Between Us. If you don't like the typical celebrity fragrance. But otherwise, I freaking love that moment. That moment is very cucumbery and very fresh and very crisp, and I love that. Hello, hello. KKW is like a ripoff. KKW is like a ripoff of Future Flora. Which one? She does have great perfumes. I love Paris's line. And I agree with Chromatica. I think we do need a Chromatica perfume. Thoughts on Jimmy Choo perfumes? I have a couple of them. I have one, I should say. I have Jimmy Choo Stars. It's very nice. I do want Jimmy Choo Blossom, the one in the pink box. I think that's gorgeous. I would love that. I thought my cat was in here. What does your husband smell like? He wears Britney Spears Fantasy, believe it or not. That is his favorite of all times. When he isn't wearing Britney Spears Fantasy, he's either wearing Pink Chiffon by Bath & Body Works or Mad Potion by Katy Perry. So he's a very sugary, sweet. But he's like, if you guys have seen my husband, you would not think he smells like Fantasy. He's like lumberjack dude, and then smells like Fantasy. It's great. I used to work for Burlington, and some of the perfumes we had were unfortunately expired. Yeah, so, like, those suck because it depends on how they're stored and how, like, they get them. So, like, Burlington does get things from, like, stores when they close sometimes, and, like, other ways to get product. Even though it has an expiration date, it isn't technically expired. Um, that if they're not stored properly, they can expire. Like, if they put them in a hot warehouse or whatever, that will be, like, how they go bad. But a lot of times they do try to keep that product safe for the most part. Okay, try and go back through here. Britney's Targeted Perfume does contain latex petals. Yeah, so I thought it was wrong. I have no idea. Yeah, it does. It's weird. It's a thing. I don't understand it. I totally 100% smell it, though. Afterpay has perfumes, yes. Fragrance Net is where I buy most. Yes, I do buy a lot. I bought from Fragrance in the past. I just have a hard time buying things online. I just ordered Ariana Grande Cloud, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme. Why did I say Pour Home? I don't know. Ellie Saab Girl of Now, Prada Candy, Juicy Couture Noir Light Blue, Intense, Mongulan, Swiss Arabian. Nice. Very, very, very nice. Do you like any musk or just musk fragrances? I am not a fan of musk. I like Katy Perry's not Killer Queen Indie. Can't do it. Can't do really musky fragrances. They have to be sweeter. They have to be gourmand. Yes, I do prefer gourmand fragrances. Dior Savage is a good fragrance. It's just a very typical male fragrance. If we're gonna go down that road. Have you ever tried Bon Goddess by Estee Lauder? Yes, I have. I do feel like things like J-Lo's Miami Glow is a great one. Very similar in that kind of aspect. What is my favorite of Mariah's fragrances? That chick, the little one, the one that's super hard to find. That one's a really, really, really good one. Spring Rain is also continuing and cannot find it anywhere. It is one of my favorite fragrances. I'm so sorry that you can't get that. It is such a nice interpretation of Marc Jacobs Daisy and a better version of it. Ooh, I would love to try that. I don't have La Vie Belle, but I have stuff that's similar, so I could try that. Top best 3 fantasy versions. The original will always be number 1. Number 2 is going to be Intimate. And number 3, let's go with In Bloom. Why I couldn't think of the name of that for some stupid reason. Yeah, okay, I love Dreams. Dreams is like my second favorite. Yeah, it just smells alright. It's not the sexiest perfume. Ooh, I don't know. Scandal. I think Scandal is like the sexiest perfume I own. Yeah, musk is sweat. Musk is animal butt. It is like musk is musk. Like, if you don't know what musk is musk, Google it. It's not the prettiest thing. Some of the things in perfume, you guys, are not the prettiest of things. Like, to be 1,000% honest, not the prettiest of things. I also wish that this thing would, like, I'm sitting on like not even on my couch. I'm sitting on this, like, I don't know. Forever would be number 3 for Mariah. Have you ever smelled a Laura Holmes Sport? It's a really nice sweet male fragrance. No, I do not, but I would love to try it. Thank you for recommending that. I will definitely look that up. The sexiest perfume I ever wore was Truth or Dare Naked by Madonna. I love Truth or Dare Naked. It has got a great benzaminoid in it. It is very nice. It is very, very different from a lot of fragrances out on the market. I love Forever by Mariah, even though I just said that. Yeah, basically. That is where musk comes from. Don't understand why people want to smell like musk. Just go sweat. Like, run on a treadmill for 20 minutes and you've got musk. Pretty sure it probably smells the same. What do I think of Flower Bomb? I just ordered 100 milliliter. I don't mind Flower Bomb. It does last a really long time. It is a really great fragrance. It's just super, super popular. Very overworn, in my opinion. It's a very popular fragrance to smell on people. It's one of those you can clock them. And I know you're wearing Flower Bomb. But that being said, I feel like Killer Queen by Katy Perry is a perfect dupe for it. See, my only issue is I like instant gratification. So I need it now. Aura smells like Pepto-Bismol. I've never compared those two. Yeah, I agree. Jennifer Lopez should do a bottle release very similar. That's kind of what the glow was based off of, though. Like, glow is supposed to be her hips. Like, it's supposed to be her skinny and then her hip. Um, I have been, yeah. Do I like Still by J-Lo? I don't. It's a little too musky, mature for me. But I do have both versions of it. I have Still and Still Blue Diamond. I found a store with 34 bottles left of Truth or Naked in Greece, and I wanted to buy them all. You should have. Even if you didn't keep them for yourself, you could have sold them. It is a hot commodity. Best Taylor Swift fragrance is Made of Starlight. I love Made of Starlight. I have never checked out Diana Diamond by Diana Ross. I have heard of it. I have seen the bottle. I've seen the box. Yes, Jimmy Choo Fever is a great, great fragrance and definitely something I want. Daisy does smell like grass. It has that like grassiness to it. I like Spring Rain more because it kind of has this oily wetness to it that is not in Daisy. Fame by Lady Gaga, which was also discontinued. It is a great scent. To me, it smells like great baby powder. I don't know if anybody else gets that off of that, but yes. Decadent is hella sexy. It very iris based, very not my type of tea, but it's a great fragrance. Thanks for stopping by, Josh Jane. Have a great day. We'll be watching your channel later. What do you think about Eau de Gaga? Eau de Gaga is a great scent, great unisex scent. It very lime, musk, and lime, musk, leather, and leather. It's a very, very, very nice scent, but very, 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 very citrusy. I don't like citrusy, so I don't really wear it, but yes. Please tell me what you think of USO Black Opium. I love Black Opium. It is kind of overrated because it is so popular, but I do love Black Opium. It is a great, great scent. I have the original, the Eau de Toilette, and then I have a limited edition of both the original and the Eau de Toilette. Like I have the Sparkle and Clash edition for the original, and then I also have the Eau de Toilette with the Swarovski crystals around it. Burberry Her. My daughter got it for me for Mother's Day. I had not tried Burberry Her recently. I tried it very, very, very briefly when it first came out, and I don't remember really liking it. But I want to give it a second shot because I don't think I smelled it properly the first time, and I think I was just very like, ugh, and I smelled too many things that day because based on the notes and based off what people recommend it being similar to, I think I would really like it. Alien Muse. My husband told him if you guys can hear him in the background downstairs. I don't really have any ouds to recommend. Do you ever start to dislike a fragrance that you use or vice versa? Yes, there's been fragrances where I'm like, I didn't really like that when I first got it, and then I'll start wearing it and I really, really like it. Or fragrances I just can't wear. Like this, the original, not the original, the spin-off, People More. I love this, but I can't wear it. My cousin wore it, it's her scent. I can't wear it now. Okay, let me go back up here. I love Good Girl. It's I love the bottle. The scent is nothing special, in my opinion, from the bottle that it's in. I feel like the hype mostly comes from the bottle. That being said, it is a very nice tonka bean fragrance. Not a bad fragrance, I just feel like it's a little overhyped because of the bottle. I like fresh fruity perfume too. Favorite ex-Tina scent is Red Sin. Choose between Platinum Rush, Exotic, or Spring Rain. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to die? I have to pick Exotic. Honestly, want to smell the most luxurious. Goals! Goals in life is to smell like a luxury hooker. I love that. Sorry, probably a little loud for all y'all, but I love that comment. Can I like comments? Nope. I don't know how to do that, but good job. I love that comment. Burberry perfumes are a mix of bag to me. I like the original. So, like, I feel like one of them smells very, very, very similar. It's like Burberry Weekend or original, maybe just Burberry. Smells very similar to Fancy Love and Taylor by Taylor. Um, is VIP super sweet? Because I really love it's very candy sweet. It is very like hard, sugary. Yeah, very sugary, hard, sweet candy. Do you like glow after dark? I'm attempting to buy a bottle, and I have smelled it. I have smelled Enduring Glow. I would love to get Enduring Glow because it's one of the only ones I don't have. But Glow After Dark is really nice. It is a very nice fruity nighttime fragrance. I'm not sure. I have it as well. The original Halle Berry. It's okay. I don't understand why it's so hard to find, but yeah. Uh, have him review Perfume blindfold. That would be fun. Love you too. Thank you. Dior Attic. I thought I would love. I've smelled Dior Attic a couple different times. It's a really, 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 really nice scent. I just have never picked it up. Partly because I think if I want it, I want to probably get an original one. Sweet Like Candy is underrated. I agree. Which fragrances do you have on your wish list? Currently, I would like to get Future Flora and Fusion, as well as um the new Mugler, the Ukrazit, or however you say it, for this year, because I had last year, so I want this year's. Um, Other than that, my wish list is long. I have so many. Like, I want La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. I want the remaining of the Scandal collection that I don't have. Where, yeah. Um, do you ever? I did not smell Glamazon. I want it. I've heard of it. I need it for RuPaul's perfume. Not a fan of Versace perfumes. Crystal is okay, but their male perfumes. I've never tried any of the male fragrances, but I do feel like some of the Versace fragrances are just very overrated. Should I get Juicy Couture Sucre? Yes! Oh my god! Look at this bottle. Do you see how empty that is? Get Viva La Juicy Sucre. This is the perfect sugary sweet scent. Okay. Back to where we were. Got a favorite candy apple fragrance? Off the top of my head, not really. Nothing really sticks out as like a candied apple. Okay. Yeah, my top five luxurious slutty hooker: Truth or Dare Naked, Femme Black by Tom Ford, Intimate Fantasy, and Ari. Um, Definitely Truth or Dare Naked. Prerogative can be that if it lasted a little bit longer and had a little bit more thing. Black Opium, this Alien, Mirage, and By Night by Christina Aguilera. I will try to do the streams. This is fun. Thank you. Have a nice night. I want Miss Dior Cherie, like the original Miss Dior Cherie. Do I have any niche? I don't have any niche. I would love someday to get my hands on B by Zoologist, because I think that would be amazing. Just the idea of that fragrance blows my mind. I want to smell it so bad. 95% of the time, I smell like sugar, some kind of candy. I do have some Victoria's Secret perfumes. I don't know where they're. Oh, they're right here. They're right in front of my face. I have Oh So Sexy, four bombshells. New York, the original, Winter, and In Bloom, and then I have Oh So Party and XO Victoria. And I purchased Burberry Her Intense. Smells like synthetic berries. I've heard people say that. My most expensive perfume would probably be, like, if I were to sell my perfume, it would probably be my Kim Kardashian Love Her Wedding Day fragrance. I do have an 100 ml bottle of that. Other than that, I'd probably say my Bond No. 9s are my most expensive. Thank you so much for loving this stream. What do I like to wear during the weather? Warm weather. I like Scottish cherry in the air. The kind of like fresher, brighter, crisper, prettier fragrances are definitely what I wear more in the summer. Midnight Exotic definitely gets a lot of use in the summer. It's very, very nice scent. Hi Kathy. They don't really last at all, yeah. Juicy Couture Hollywood Royal. Great fragrance. Smells like marshmallows. It's a very, very, very nice one. Let's keep scrolling. Fave Nicki Minaj perfume, Minaj Exotic. If you would release a perfume, what would it? I can't tell you that because if it comes out, if I actually do something, then it wouldn't be a surprise. Now, would it? I would like to release a fragrance. I'm not working on a fragrance. I do have a project I'm currently working on. I'm not telling you what it is. It's not a perfume, but it is perfume related. But I'm not releasing a perfume. But I have a secret project coming soon. But I'm not releasing a perfume. I love Sophia by Sofia Vergara. You like fresh, sweet scents, and you have a $75 Ulta gift card. If you like sweet scents, get a small bottle of Viva La Juicy Sucre. If you haven't already tried that, I just recommended it. It is one of my favorites. I've dented this bottle so much because it's so, like, it literally smells like this. It smells like a freaking cupcake. I love Juicy Couture perfumes, but I don't like the original. I hate the, yeah, I don't like the, like, you're talking this guy. I don't like this one either. What about Chanel Eau Tendre? I don't own any Chanel at all. Correct? I can safely say that. I own a Dolce & Gabbana. I don't own any Chanel. I've smelled some of them. What is the sexiest guy perfume you love to smell on a man? Can we say Chanel Blue because that's what Kane Brown wears? We'll say that. Chanel Blue because that's what Kane Brown wears. Again, 6, 3. And I use Coco on Amazon. I hate tuberose. Can't do tuberose. Smells like a grandma. Agreed. What are your thoughts on Moonlight? Moonlight is probably her most underrated of her collection. It's very nice, but it's not as up there with the regular ones of Ari's collection. I have never tried Spice Bomb. Maybe I should. Have you ever smelled Lucky You by Lucky? I have not. I know it's very reminiscent scent, and I guarantee you if I've smelled it, I would, recognize it, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Cloud, without a doubt. Thank You Next has a really weird pickle note in it. It doesn't actually have pickles in it. I have never tried La New. I would like to. Or I have tried it. I don't own it. I would like to get a bottle of it, is what I mean. I would love to review Womanity. I just don't have it. Not answering that question on here because that has absolutely nothing to do with fragrances. I've never seen Britney live. I would love to. When I did go to Vegas, she wasn't currently performing, but I did get to go to the little gift shop and see all that stuff. But yeah, I would love to go see her. I really wish they had perfumes there or something there, but they didn't when I went there that I remember. Yeah. Any final questions for you guys? I'm gonna get ready to wrap this live stream up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been so much fun. Watch out for the best Rihanna fragrance because I am doing a Rihanna fragrance knockout. Do you ever think she'll come back for real? Who? I'm dumb. I feel like we're dumb. I don't know who we're talking about. Oh, Britney. Oh my god, I feel super dumb. I feel like she probably smells like Fantasy. Honestly, with how many times that they've redone Fantasy and kind of reinterpreted, I feel like she probably smells like Fantasy. If not, I also can see her wearing something like Tom Ford or something like that. So. Oh, if she'll ever recover for real. Not what she smells like. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Yes. Yes and no, because, like, I feel like she hit a plateau, and she, like, her music was rising, and, like, if you look at her music career, like, compared to her personal life, her career was taking off while her life was plummeting, and you don't normally see that. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We are gonna go. And by we I mean me, because it's only just me. But thank you guys so much for coming on to the live stream. We'll definitely do this again because I really do enjoy doing these. These are fun. It's a fun way to connect with you guys. So, and there will be new reviews coming soon. So, thank you guys. Bye. Have a great day, guys. Anybody wants to say anything, message me. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I message and talk to people all the time there. Shoot me an Instagram message. It is Among the Stars Perfume. Or Twitter, it is A to S Perfume. Bye, guys.